At SNS Outfitters, we're excited to showcase one of our most unique offerings, combination hunts. Whether you are after antelope, mule deer, or cow elk, these hunts combine incredible opportunities with stunning scenery and top-notch experiences. Let's dive into why this adventure is one of the most sought after in Wyoming.
Yeah, my name is Kevin Pollock, and I live in far northern Utah, about 15 miles from the Idaho border.
Well, tell us a little bit about combination hunts. I want our audience to know that that's an option. So what have you found with that experience with SNS?
Well, probably that's what I've always done. I've always done the combo. I mean, last year we did the management bull. All the other times, though, they've been the combo hunt. Yeah, the antelope deer. Yeah, and this year was deer and cow elk.
Yeah, a new recipe for you.
Which was a blast, and I think the elk from here are the best game meat I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I've eaten quite a bit of it, and it's very good.
So walk us through your hunt. I didn't get to join you for the part of it.
The first morning, we were set up to go deer hunting, and we just ended up in a place where elk were coming at us.
Yes.
They were
from a long distance.
From a long
close.
distance away, we could watch them, and it's like, get ready, they're coming at us, and here they showed up. And we had some, we let kind of go by because they were bunched. We didn't like the shot opportunity there. And then there were some stragglers. So that's when we picked up, and probably over by 8 in the morning. Yeah. It was like, okay, that part's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so, you fill this tag.
Yeah.
You get another tag to fill. Is that maybe your favorite part of the combo hunt?
That's the part I love the best, is you're not done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got one more tag in your pocket. It's just like when you do deer and antelope. It's fun, you get one animal down and you're happy, and it's like, oh, we get to go again. Yeah, it's not just a one and done deal. Yeah. So that's one part about the combination that's very fun to have.
Let's just start out almost with a warm-up question. Will you just tell us who you are and where you're from?
Curt Robinson in Appleton, Indiana. And I believe I'm here like 25, 26 years. I love it.
Will you walk me through this hunt that I got to join you on here in 2024? You had a combination hunt for cow elk and for mule deer. Will you tell us about your last couple of days here with Troy at Camp MV?
Well, I don't think we ever had a hunt with a cow, elk, and the combo like we were on now.
Yeah.
I love it. I loved it. Anything that's got a combo hunt, to me, is fun.
So you did a little bit of looking or shopping, if you will, as they sometimes jokingly refer to it, on the first couple of days. And then yesterday you had a huge day. You tagged out with both your mule deer and your cow elk. So tell us about yesterday morning.
Cow got a little closer, went bang. That was it.
Got located and went bang?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
So going back to your hunt for this year, so you filled out the cow elk tag, come back to camp, have a nice big hot celebratory brunch that Miss Judy prepared, right?
Yep.
Time to visit here at camp, maybe take a nap if you would like, right?
That's a fun thing too, yeah. Go out and do your morning hunt, come back in and have your breakfast / lunch and rest up and wait for the afternoon and go again.
It's a great schedule.
Yeah, it's a great schedule. Yeah, you're not leaving way before daylight. You just leave before daylight now. Yeah, it's a lot closer.
Yeah. So then out we rolled, and walk us through the evening when you were able to get your mule deer.
And it's happened many times. Sometimes you have to sit for a while glassing and then make your attack, you know, which Troy is great at. I mean, I'm a pretty tall boy. Troy's not. So he knows how to work us around.
Sure, navigate the terrain.
But then sometimes opportunity is just there. And that's what happened this year. It was like, there's a shooter buck, let's get out and go get him now.
Yes, and by there you mean
now.
There.
There it is, let's do it now. Yeah,
right, Heather, get your camera.
Yeah, I don't know if Heather was ready, but I was.
That's okay.
So, and it was fun, and it was a great animal. Great animal, and it's into the processors, and it'll be taken care of at home.
Well, a good friend of mine told me in Indy about SNS, and to me, it's an addiction. I love it.
You're addicted to the hunt,
Yes.
addicted to the experience?
All
Are
of
you
it.
addicted to this camp too, Curt?
Oh, Lord, yes. But this one here is laid back. It's the people, the camp, the food. It's absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it about Camp Envy that's so special, do you think?
Well, it's a remote camp, but you've got great sleeping quarters. You've got great showers. You've got great food. Judy, and I'm a skinny boy, but I'll gain 5 pounds before I get out of here.
Yes, it's her
That-
cooking's too good.
Yeah, it's so remote, it's great, but it's got what you want.
Yes.
Yeah, you want a shower, you want good food,
Yeah.
and you want good rooms.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what I like about it. Yeah.
And part of that recipe for success might have a little something to do with Troy Gilmore
Yeah,
being your
Troy's-
guide all the time.
yeah.
Tell us about your relationship with Troy and what it's like to hunt with him.
Yeah, I like his style, and we just hit it off together. And I've adopted his kids, his extra grandkids, and we're really close. We really are. I mean, we stay in contact all the time.
That's great, yeah. How about a favorite hunt that you've had, or maybe a favorite mount of yours that you took with SNS Outfitter?
It'll probably be the stag buck that we killed with the wild horns. There's been many of them. I mean, every year you can always have something great about that year, but that was probably the top, and still in full velvet, and he's mounted in full velvet on
How
a pedestal,
cool.
and
Yeah.
he's quite wild looking. Yeah, quite wild.
How did you find SNS and when did this all start?
I traveled through this area a lot. I used to go to South Dakota to pheasant hunt. Always intrigued, always loved driving through here.
Yeah.
And I had an uncle who was, he was getting sick, and he'd never hunted antelope. And I said, by the time we get you a tag in Utah to go hunting antelope here, I said, better yet, I've heard of a place that does great antelope hunting. And it happened to be the very famous 2013 blizzard.
Oh boy.
That was my introduction to Camp Envy. Yeah, and
Tell us, what were the conditions like that year?
terrible, and I come from snow country.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand snow and mud, and so we met at noon, and we paraded in here. They had worked feverishly to clear the road
Yeah.
with a backhoe, and we all paraded in here together.
A whole convoy.
And we got here, and there was snow stacked up around here. It was wild. I
Yeah.
mean, it was a true blizzard had hit this place. And Jim was my guide, Jim Barton, and we couldn't go anywhere in vehicles. It was too muddy, it wouldn't freeze. So Jim and I left from this camp, and we would walk like 2.5, 3 miles deer hunting
Oh wow.
in the mud and snow.
Oh boy.
And the history of the ranch, Jim was explaining it to me. We had more fun doing that as looking for deer.
Yeah.
And then, and then we got passable road, so we went down by the highway on some property down there, and did get the antelope.
Okay, good.
Yeah, did get the antelope, and then we came back and continued deer hunting, and it was, they tried everything they could, humanly possible to make our hunt successful. And I thought, if they've got that much gumption to do that, and when the weather was terrible,
Yeah.
I thought, I gotta come again.
This might be good, yeah.
Yeah, I wrote them a letter and said, I want to come back and see that place dry.
Yeah.
And I came back, and then Troy was my guide the next year, and very successful. We had a ball, and that's the first year I met Curt.
Have you ever not filled?
Just the one year
Just
that the snow, and we
Okay.
did get the antelope, and that was still fun.
Yeah. Anything else that you'd like to share, or favorite memories that you've got?
I have gotten just so close to these people. It's just your friend that sometimes you only see them once a year, but it's that year, it's that week.
Such a
That's
family
Kevin's
unit.
Christmas right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's like your extended family, and you can't wait to see them. You're happy to see them, and when we leave, we all have dinner in town, and then it's kind of like Probably won't see you for a year, but we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back. Yeah.
As you can see, our combination hunts offer something truly special. Whether you're drawn by the promise of quality organic meat from a cow elk or the thrill of a classic mule deer antelope combination, these hunts have been a staple of SNS Outfitters since 1977. Although mule deer populations have declined across the West, this only adds to the value of these hunts, which now book 2 to 3 years in advance. Our dedicated guides like Ken Decker, Jim Barton, Troy Gilmore, Carson Keyline, Keith Kennedy, and more ensure every trip is an unforgettable experience. Pair that with great accommodations, breathtaking views, and Miss Judy's famous camp cooking, it's no wonder that we have so many clients return year after year. Whether you're building preference points for a bull elk hunt or simply want a Western big game adventure, our combination hunts are an unbeatable choice. Reach out today with any questions and we'll help you plan your next great hunt with SNS Outfitter and Guides. Anything else that you want to share or recollections from this hunt?
Lose some weight, because I guarantee you come in here, your weight's gonna go up.
Those cinnamon rolls will get you every time.
This cook is unbelievable, God.
Comfortable rooms,
Oh, my
comfortable
Lord,
camp,
yes.
beautiful setting. Yes, very good. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, Curt. Really appreciate it. Thank you for letting us ride along for all of your hunt. It was a great day.
I love it. I love it.